Double tap just made Black Ops 6 Zombies a lot easier. Don't believe me? Well, in today's video I'm gonna show you what the right setup and augments can do to the Terminus boss fight. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content, because you are in for a treat. Enjoy. Alright guys, so because double tap kind of changed the way we play Black Ops 6 Zombies, today I'm gonna test it out against the Terminus boss fight. I have with me two weapons for different phases because, as you guys know, Terminus boss fight does have weaknesses to different ammo mods, so you cannot have multiple on one gun, so I'm gonna take two with me. I'm gonna have the ASG shotgun. As you guys know, this is pretty much one of the best for the Patient 13 boss fight, and I'm also going to have with me the SVD. I'm mainly gonna use this for the final phase where he is basically weak to Shadow Rift, and on the main weapon, which is gonna be the ASG, I am going to use Nepal mode because a lot of the phases he's gonna be weak to Nepal mode. And I'm gonna use double tap with the augment that increases the fire rate even more, and we have two amalgams here. And I'm also using the augment that doubles the non-critical damage of your weapons. This works amazing with shotguns and snipers, especially with the snipers. As you guys saw in the latest video, if you didn't check that out by the way on the Shadow Veil, definitely go ahead and do so. The AMR and the SVD absolutely destroy the Z-Rex boss fight. And as you guys can see, this does 7,300 damage on the body on a normal zombies. And the best part about it, well, it kind of shoots 3 bullets, so you do triple the damage of that. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is Pack-a-Punch 3 Legendary, this is Pack-a-Punch 3 Legendary, and it does almost 2,000 damage per pallet. This is ridiculous. I am gonna put the loadouts on the screen right now. First of all, is going to be the ASG. This is pretty standard. I'm not using the Dragon Spread because apparently the double non-critical damage doesn't work with Dragon Spread. So I'm gonna use the Rapid Fire instead. And for the SVD, it's just pretty much the good old build that I used to run all the time. Rapid Fire being pretty much the best. And not gonna lie, with double tap and the Rapid Fire increase, you can definitely feel quite a nice difference on the SVD sniper. But yeah, as you guys can see, these things absolutely cook everything at round 30. I mean, I know it's still early on. Hey, he's not round cap. He's not gonna do this much damage at round 55. Yeah, he's not, but it's still gonna be a super viable choice. Like, this does around 20,000 damage per shot. That's a 3-shot health cap, which is pretty darn ridiculous. But right now, let's go grab ourselves a level 3 vest. And I am going to go and start the boss fight. I really have good hopes for these weapons. I'm pretty sure that every boss fight in the game will now become, well, all I can say is extremely easy. I do have another video planned to use the a special weapon against the Citadel Daymore boss fight. And not gonna lie, this was supposed to be a different video because today I wanted to try out the D13 sector with the double non-critical damage, because as you guys know, that weapon cannot do crit damage with the default ammo. But unfortunately, double tap doesn't really apply too well on that one, so yeah, we're back to using normal guns. I really wanted to see if it actually double the 28,000 damage it can do. But anyways, no spoilers, we're gonna skip the cutscene as always because, well, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that still haven't done this, so yeah, if you are doing this for the first time, enjoy that very nice cutscene right there. There we go. Skip this. Here we go. Here we go. We got the boss fight. Man, this guy, ugly. Not gonna lie. Right, we shoot him once. Start the damage. Oh my god! Look at the health. It does more damage on the non-critical spot than on the crit spot. What the absolute hell? It did 2,300 on the non-crit spot, and it did 1,300 on the crit. And that's almost double the damage. Oh my god. Well, gonna have to say they absolutely cooked with double tap. It might not have double the damage, but some of the weapon benefits so much from this. It is absolutely insane. I cannot wait to see what this does on the final phase. I cannot wait to see what this does. I haven't, I have with me an insta-kill as well, just to see if I can actually do even more damage, but is it worth it? Like, I don't think there's any point trying that even. I think it's gonna take longer to go in between phases, like to survive the zombies and everything, than to actually beat the boss. Alright, but for the next phase, we're not gonna have a weapon that is doing extra damage to his weak spots, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be weak to cryo, and he's going to be weak to dead wire, I think. So we're doing 1700. Yeah, this is the cryo weakness phase. So let's try to go through this. I mean, SVD is still doing an amazing job. 3400 damage. Still pretty darn great. Let me see what the ASG does now. Do that. Kill that guy. He's doing so much more. I mean, he's doing less per shot, but because he shoots so much faster. Yeah. We're absolutely cooking this guy. Does 1000. On this phase, imagine if we had dead wire. I'm pretty sure the tentacles of dead wire would have been a one-shot, honestly. 900. And this is like 3400 as well. Alright, second phase is gonna take just a tiny bit longer, mainly because we don't have any like weaknesses on our gun. But we're back on this. This is doing 1700 again. No, this is ridiculous. Napalm phase? Basically when he has this normal color, like red-ish kind of color, that's when he takes fire damage. That's why I call it the napalm phase. It's just ridiculous. Like, that is straight up. I mean, look at the way we're taking down this amalgam, man. That mangler just... Nah, these weapons are insane. AMR does 19,000 damage on the non-crit spot with this augment. It's just absolutely insane. And that thing is like semi-automatic and it shoots so fast. I really want to test out the Marine SP as well, because that weapon does some pretty amazing damage on the non-crit spot. But there you are, on the last phase pretty much. Yeah, definitely double tap, fantastic perk. As I said, we might not get the double damage, but getting the extra fire rate and some of the augments in the game. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look at the damage. Look at this. It's not shooting as fast as I expected it. If I would have had Shadow Rift on this weapon, on the shotgun, we would have done even more. But this is insane. Like, have you seen anything like this before? Like, it's not even worth to go for the crit spot. Just go for anything else besides the crit spot. Oh my god. I think that was my easiest boss fight ever. Maybe the War Machine is gonna take it down faster, because that does like insane amount of damage, but you have limited ammo. But this thing and this thing, if you have the correct ammo mods, like any weapon, if you have the correct ammo mods right now, would be insane. But as I said, shotguns and snipers are gonna be benefit the most out of double tap, because, well, they just pretty much have insane non-crit damage, and being able to double that non-crit damage is just... it's just mad. It is just mad. I really want to test even more weapons against this, because I'm pretty sure like we're gonna find even more hidden gems and everything. But my next goal is to test out some of the weapons against the Citadel Daymore boss fight, because there are some weapons that usually do insane damage to the boss, but different on the Citadel boss and as well as on the Z-Rex. They do have a damage cap. For example, the Citadel Daymore boss fight, the Guardian, has a damage cap of 17,000, and then the Z-Rex has a damage cap of 24,000. By the way, this is a ray gun with double tap. Look at the damage. Look at the damage and look at the fire rate. It's a 3-shot at health cap, but it shoots so much faster now. Nah, this is a W perk. And I just lost my dying wish like an idiot. I had to do something stupid this video. I had to. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about double tap. What are your favorite augments to use on that? Because I'm pretty sure some of you use different things. I really want to try out some other ones, but I'm a huge fan of sniper, so for me double standard, basically the one that does double non-crit damage, is my favorite so far. But let me know in the comments your thoughts about this. Let me know if you managed to beat the Easter eggs now that they gotten a bit easier with double tap. And yeah, as always, smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.